What a ridiculous trip this has been. Over the last 16 days, I've been on a mission to travel the entire length of the River Thames from its source all the way to the sea. It's definitely getting deeper. In an attempt to achieve this without leaving the river's course, I'd crawled through claustrophobic tunnels, tackled all 45 locks, and paddled alone through the craziness of central London to arrive at Tower Bridge. Woo-hoo-hoo! For some, passing under this landmark would have been enough, but the challenge was to reach the sea, and that's exactly what I intended to do. You know, it's just a game today. I just need to avoid the boats. I need to not put myself in any situation where I'm going to get hurt. I mean, granted, that would probably be on the bank of the river and not in it in a little red kayak, but I've made some questionable choices and now I'm in this situation and I've got to see it through. What's that? Lost? No, not lost. I'm going to the sea. Sheerness. It'll take me 3. Sheerness, my finishing point, was still over 40 miles away, and this final 3-day stretch through the estuary was set to be the most dangerous of the entire trip. If I had any chance of success, I'd need to time the tides perfectly, stay well away from the shipping lanes, that is mega, and do my absolute best to keep the kayak upright. Because if I capsized alone out there, things could get hairy. Thank you, YFood, for sponsoring this video. See you at Tower Bridge and the Shard. Gosh, going that way. You'd think I'd be cold in this. I'm completely drenched, but, or at least my bottom half is. But I'm actually a really comfortable temperature. The wetsuit is doing a good job. Look at that. Well, that's Canary Wharf. I did a talk there once about my unicycle tour. They come out to say hi. It's the police. The police have come to say hi. I think they're smiling. I think. It does make me a little bit nervous though. I hope they're not telling me to stop. I'm glad they didn't just blitz past me. So I guess soon today I'll be reaching the Thames barrier. And I was asked by the London Port Authority just to give them a ring when I'm approaching that. I don't think they need to do anything, but I guess they just want to know. So just keep communicating, that's the main thing. So I think that's the Cutty Sark. Cheers! I sort of moored slightly off the river. God, it's beautiful. Be cool to stay on that one, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, tennis ball. Radical. Probably gonna lose that, but we've got a tennis ball now. Okay, big old Uber boat coming through, zipping along. Okay, I don't like how close I am to that, to be honest. Let's just bring ourselves around. I mean, I do like that the river's wide enough now that the wake from those boats doesn't seem to be so kind of devastating. It seems to get dissipated by the other waves that are here anyway. Like it's not calm out here, but it's not ridiculously choppy either. Okay, so the London VTS asked me to give them a ring when I was passing the O2, so I'm gonna go do that because I'm passing the O2. Hello there, my name's Ed Pratt. I'm on a kayak going down the Thames. I'm just passing the O2.
Yeah, we've just seen you on the camera, sir.
Oh, grand. Yeah, I was asked to...
Keep an eye on you.
Are you?
For your own good, not out of...
No, amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure how much of that you caught, because my camera died, which is annoying. But I've been told to go through 7 and 8. The sort of, I don't know what you call them, gates. We'll see it. I've never seen the Thames barrier before, so this will be my first time. It's definitely getting choppier out here. Just passing the O2. Very cool. This is genuinely nuts, isn't it? Who would have thought you could just do this? I really hope this Uber boat isn't leaving anytime soon. So I don't really want to go to the right of this one. So we're going to go around. This feels super sketch. I don't like this at all, actually. Please don't move. I think we're okay. I didn't like that one bit. I don't know what I'd have done there if it started moving. I've tried to just keep myself in view of the bridge, but you know, who knows if they're actually looking. Anyway, don't dwell, keep moving. Alright, just caught my first glimpse of the Thames barrier, and I reckon I'm going for those 2 green arrows. That must be 7 and 8. I can't see any numbers on them yet. He said that I would be able to see some numbers. There's nothing around. I am the only thing in the water that I can see, which is amazing. I really didn't know what to expect. Right, let's head towards the barrier.
Hello, Ed, where are you now?
I'm just approaching the barrier, and I was told to go through 7 and 8, but I'm not seeing any numbers. Am I just going between the green arrows?
Between the green arrows, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
You probably see white squares with black numbers written in black on them, but just as long as you go between the green arrows, that's cool. Just to keep a lookout for fast-moving craft approaching.
Yes.
If you just stay to the south of it, then when it's clear, pop up, go through, and then come back down to the south.
Grand. Super.
Okay, thanks for your call.
Thank you very much. Bye. It's that seagull tracking me. Just bugger off. Oi. Okay. Right, let's push hard here, Ed. Damn, it's choppy. Nothing coming up behind that I can see. Those are some big waves. I wonder why I can't go through on the right. To me, it seems like that would be the safer thing to do. I'm not going to do it because I've been told not to. Well, I don't really feel like I'm travelling that fast. This has been pretty tough today. Oh, there they are. I see. I couldn't see the numbers before. They're on the bottom, 7 and 8. That's good. I just wanted a call to confirm. So, go through the gates and then get back to the south bank. This is really hard work. Okay, there's nothing around, there's nothing coming through. I am good. Wow, look at these. It's a pretty remarkable feat of engineering, this, isn't it? And it protects millions of people. Whoa! God, they're huge. I don't think I realised how big these are. Oh. Right, through we go, Ed. Wow. Okay, now let's get back to the south bank. Whoa, that's a big one. Oh. Wow, that was nuts. Okay, I'm just approaching 2 ferries. It looks like they just cross back and forth across the water all day. I'm just hoping they're not going to move while I'm going across. I can see both of their bridges, but I don't know if they've seen me. I'm very aware that I'm a bit of a speck at the moment, but there was no way I could go around them, so I have to go straight through the channel where they drive. I'm just trying to catch someone's eye. I can't see anybody. mean, they must go, that must be the front, right? I think we're okay. I think they're still loading it. Oh, it must be sort of vehicles that cross. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's big lorries on it. Right. Not quite out of the woods yet, but I think we've just about passed it. Oh, I'm so spent. Oh, this is such hard work. But I've got to make the distance. And it's not like I could really stop anywhere here anyway. There's a big thing in the water. It's a big tug. Tugging something. Some kind of cargo. I'm just going to take a moment while it is calmer. Because I don't know if it's going to get choppy again. I'm just going to eat some food because I'm absolutely starved. I had some porridge this morning, but that's been it. You may have noticed that as the trip progressed, food for me just became less and less of a priority, especially the last few days where I couldn't really get out of the kayak. All the food that I could eat while I was on the water had to be kind of stashed within my clothing. I can't tell if these are soggy or just stale. Hence why I was eating peanuts. Soggy, I think. I think by the end of the trip I'd lost about 4 kilograms, which isn't good and could have been avoided with a product like Y-Food. Y-Food is a nutritionally complete balanced meal designed for convenience. It comes in ready-to-drink bottles, bars and powders. While I've been enjoying the ease of the ready-to-drink bottles while at home editing, for me the interesting use case of this stuff is really the powders. So this is the vanilla and the chocolate one. I was obviously struggling to get the calories in, so having just a powder that I could mix up would have been so useful. And I think it's something I'll definitely take on the next trip, and obviously the powder is so much lighter than taking the ready mixed bottles. This was a good idea, wasn't it? Let's film this segment in the river. I don't think I'd use Y-Food as just my only source of fuel, but as an addition to other food. The chocolate and the vanilla powders have been my favourite, but if you want to try all the flavours, then Y-Food offer a taster pack, and that way you can work out which ones you prefer. If you'd like to try Y-Food for yourself, then you can use my code EDPRAT to get a 10% discount on everything. You can find that in the top link of the description, or you can scan the QR code that's on screen right now. Thank you very much, Y-Food. Now back to the Thames. I'm curious to see how far I've gone today. So I've gone 12 miles. I think Erith is another 6 miles, but if I push a couple more after that, there's a place called Greenhithe, and it looks like there's a slipway which extends down into the water, which will be useful at low tide. I've still got about 3 hours until low tide, I think, and Greenhithe is 10 miles away. I think we can probably do it. I'm not getting such a pull as I thought I might from the tide going out. I'm certainly not travelling as quickly as I was yesterday. I think just the waves really haven't helped with that. But I do think there's a possibility I can get there, and then I might be able to find somewhere to camp. I'm not really concerned about that at the moment. At the moment, it's just getting the distance done. I've just got to stay in the water, make the most of the water flow, and we'll see. Okay, I got the tide time slightly wrong. Surprise, surprise. It was 3 o'clock low tide at the HMS Wellington. That's what I was remembering. At Greenhithe, or around this way, it's low tide at 1:40. It is 11:40 at the moment, so I've got 2 hours. I don't know if I can do sort of 10 miles in 2 hours. When I am getting pulled along, but I just don't feel like I'm going that fast. Should we see how fast we're going? I can actually look. That would be very useful information, Ed, wouldn't it? Okay, I feel like that's about what I can do. How fast am I going? Okay, so I was going at 4.2, around 4. I think Greenhithe might be out of the picture today. But we'll see, we'll see. It looks like we've entered quite an industrial part of the river. I don't know what's going on over there. Just passing a fleet of boats owned by Thames Water. Oh, doesn't smell great around here. It's like a waste disposal place, I guess. Yeah, I saw something being dumped into the river up there, and a lot of birds were like circling around the outlet. Just smells like rubbish. I need to be a little bit careful around here because I'm not sure if anything's going to pull in. Okay, it's become choppier again. Excellent. Okay, I'm arriving at a place called Erith. I don't know if there's anywhere I can land here. If I see somewhere that looks good, then I think I'm going to go for it. If not, I'm going to keep pushing on towards Greenhithe, which I think is about 4 miles from here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to make it before the tide properly turns, but that's the best plan I've got at the moment. I've seen some kind of slipway, which I've been sort of battling to try and get towards. It's so slow going. I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't get up here, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. You know, if I can stop here, this is a perfect distance. That's fine. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. This is just going to be sketchy, but it's just the best. It's the best option I have. Okay, come on up. Let's work this out. Okay, kind of want to. I think I want to tackle this the other way around. Oh! Okay. Right. I'm just gonna get smashed up against this, aren't I? Okay. Right, what to do, Ed? Genuinely, this is so slippery. I guess we need to try and pull this thing up, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I can't do this alone. I need to try and tie this off. No, don't tip. Do not need that. Okay, should we try it? Man. Come on. Can't even describe how much it sucked getting it up there. And these things just have no grip. Anyway, welcome to Erith. I need to get some more layers on, I'm getting so cold. Hi there, it's Edward Pratt speaking with the kayak going down the Thames.
Hello there.
I just arrived in Erith. I'm out of the water. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay, brilliant. All right, then. Are you coming back into the river again later on, or was that it?
Not today. I'll be going back in tomorrow morning when just around high tide.
Okay, no problem.
Do you want me to give you a call in the morning and let you know when I'm back in the water?
Yeah, you could do, please, just so we know you're out in the river and whereabouts you are. That's all. Yeah, that'd be useful if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'll do that. Super. Thank you very much.
All right, then.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Good. Man, I need to get warm. If you hadn't guessed, I haven't really got much of a plan. My very rough plan was to camp in there, because the last satellite pictures I saw, it wasn't a building site. So that's not an option. It's supposed to be like a park, but that's not really an option. I'm going to wander this way. It's supposed to be stormy tonight, so I would like to find somewhere under cover. I don't know how doable that's going to be, but we just need to move and see if I can find someone to let me camp somewhere. That's the plan.
Right. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks. It's alright, but good.
I wouldn't leave that there, we'll nick it. We'll have that. We'll make it.
Yeah, we're going down to Thames, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like my 50.
Oh, where they gone? They're over 20.
20 quid.
Hi there, how are you? Yeah, good thanks. I've got a bit of an odd request. So I'm hiking down Thames. I've been going for, God, this is the 17th day.
Wow.
And I started from central London today, landed here, just because that's where the tide kind of took me. Now the tide's obviously going out, so I had to get out of the water. Do you have anywhere I can camp here?
Oh, that would be down to the owners. It would be down to me.
Yes.
I can ask them. They will be down probably in the next 20-30 minutes probably.
I do.
Because they will be here. But as soon as she comes in, I get her to come out.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Canoe for sale.
Oh, you haven't sold it yet?
No.
You're not a very good salesman.
Use the horn, it don't work. If I use the horn, it don't work. There's nothing in there. Where's the honk on the thing on it? Honk, honk.
That's not a horn. Oh no, it is a horn. Yeah, you blow into it.
And what happens?
It makes a noise.
Where you been?
I've been travelling down the Thames.
How's Richmond? Lovely round there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I
What about
passed
that mad,
through it
that
yesterday.
mad like Chinesey looking house? You see it as you went past it? I was driving past it, but
Oh, okay.
and it had like a mad roof on it. It was all like mad tiles and all that.
Just chatted with Sean, who owns the Running Horses pub here in Erith, and he said that I can camp in the car park, so ideal. It is supposed to rain in about an hour, so I want to get the tent up and I want to try and sort of dry out some of my stuff. Just open the porthole, or both of them, but the boat's tipping this way at the moment. It's absolutely full of water. I don't even know, that's like half full. That is a lot of water in there. I need to clear some stuff out and try and empty it. No wonder this was difficult to get out of the water. My goodness. There is so much water in this boat. This is the tankard I was given at Richmond Regatta. Look at this. Oh, that was in a plastic bag in the boat. It's so gonna rain. Look at the clouds. Those look angry. Bloody hell. It's wet, isn't it, mate?
It's very wet, yeah. It's baby Guinnesses. My
Very
first
cool.
baby Guinness.
What's special about the baby Guinnesses?
You'll know after. You'll say, give me another one.
baby.
I want another one. Go on, big boy.
Cheers, big ears.
Cheers. Cheers, mate. Thank
It's
you.
health and wealth. Good.
Joe,
Hey, safe journey, my friend.
thank you very much.
Are you travel long and prosper?
Yes. All in one, yeah? We go.
I've got a cake.
Right. Do you know? Oh, hey! Do you reckon we're gonna die? Do you think we're gonna die?
I just don't think we'll all meet again.
No, I don't think we ever will, but I tell you what, I'll be a front for everything you're doing the whole time of your life. Mean that? I will fuck with it.
I've got to go and put my boy to
Aye.
bed, mate. All right.
Thank you, Sean.
Take it easy.
Thank you
If
so
I don't
much.
see you in the morning, have a safe journey. All right.
Thank you very
Okay?
much.
No worries.
Thank you, bruv.
We don't see you in the morning, have a safe journey. Take care.
This is ridiculous. I mean, it said it was going to rain later. I didn't expect this. I'm going to try and get some sleep. It's very loud. And we'll get back on the water before high tide tomorrow and push on. Not going to finish tomorrow, but we're probably going to try and finish the next day. So we've got 2 days left of the trip. It's very exciting. All right, I'm going to get some sleep. Good night. Woo! It's a glorious sunny morning. I slept pretty well. considering that I stayed up relatively late and had a few pints. Yeah, no, I'm happy I'm really happy that I came to this pub, because when I first came out of the water, there was a couple of people that walked past and I said hello to them and they just completely blanked me, and I just thought, oh, maybe Erith is just really not a very nice place. And then I came here and I met, who did I meet? I met Sean, and I met Ian, and I met Mick, and yeah, they just completely changed my perception. So thank you, all of you, for giving me a good impression of Erith. I would come back. Well, I'd come back to this pub. I don't know. I haven't really seen the rest of the town. Anyway, today the plan is to get to Gravesend, which is about 10 miles from here. So very, very doable. Should be super relaxed. High tide is until about 9, so I'll get in the water. I think it's just after 9, so I'll get in the water about 9, and then we should be able to just pootle on down. I don't need to do such a big day today, just because I was looking at the map and it seems that past Gravesend there really isn't anywhere to land. Gravesend has a slipway, so I shouldn't have to deal with steps. I should just be able to go straight onto it. So that's good, and then that leaves me with about 18 miles tomorrow. And that'll be the final day. That'll be it. But that's going to be quite a big one, all the way to Sheerness.
Morning, mate. You alright? Gosh, you taking this interview?
Yeah, I'm travelling down the Thames.
Down Thames.
So I'm trying to get to Gravesend today.
Gravesend.
Yeah.
Wow. And how long would that take?
A few hours.
A few hours. Don't you have like some kind of mechanical device to propel the
No, it's just the paddles.
The paddle.
And then the tide will be going out, so that will also help me.
So is the tide going this way today?
So at the moment it's high tide, so 6 hours it will be low tide, and 6 hours from then high tide again. So you have to time it so that it takes you out.
I wish you well, mate. Thank you for talking to me.
No worries.
Have a lovely day, mate.
You too.
Take care, pal.
Have you seen much change in the river since you've lived here?
Yes, definitely. This little walk, it used to be beautiful, but over the road we had a swimming pool. There's now a block of flats, and this here is just a patch of grass. But I've now moved into that block of flats, just the sort of people that we've had along here, depositing human poo, honestly, and condoms. There's one of these Boris Bike things along there somewhere.
Oh, I'll keep an eye out for them. Lovely to meet you.
Oh yeah, don't hope that don't go too low, because yeah, there's shopping trolleys and all. There's a big Morrison's just through there. Probably that explains it.
Yeah.
Just stay in the middle if you can.
Take care.
Nice talking to you.
Just trying to get a bit of food in before I set off. I think we're still about half an hour off high tide. I could get in the water now, but I haven't got a major distance to do today, so I might as well just wait until the river has started to flow a little bit, and then I'll get in.
Sheerness? Oh my god, you've just blown my mind, bruv. Are you serious?
I'm serious. I started 17 days ago at the very
Oh
source.
man, can I give you a compliment? Oh man, fucking good on you, bruv. Somebody can do something. That's amazing.
It's been good fun, but I'm looking forward to finishing, because it's been
I don't even
too
know
long.
your name, sir. Sorry,
My
my
na-
name is Colin.
Nice to meet you, Colin. My name's...
Very nice. I'm Colin.
I'm Vlad from
I'm
Romania.
Irish, mate.
Nice
but
to meet you.
I used to do a lot of canoeing in Ireland, yeah, and the lakes and that, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do some sea, but it's too rough in the Irish Sea.
Yeah.
You can't get in a fucking canoe, man. You'd be fucked up in the rocks in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'm lucky today is pretty calm. Yesterday was a bit choppy out there.
Yeah, but the tide's gone out, isn't it? You
Yes.
can see the break in the line, can't you?
Yeah, you understand.
Fuck me, mate, you're doing an amazing thing. I can't believe I met you today.
Ah, nice to meet
What
you,
a good
Colin.
guy. Yeah, your full name is?
Edward Pratt.
Edward Pratt?
Pratt, P-R-A-T-T.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You couldn't have had a worse name, couldn't you?
I quite like it.
My name's Colin Lernahan.
Yeah?
Everybody thinks I learn everything, but I try to, but I don't know anything. So it comes against me too with my name, if you get what I mean. You're not a prep, bro. You're a fucking champ, boy.
I appreciate
You're a
that,
fucking
Colin.
champ.
I
And
appreciate
I swear to
that.
God, man, I'm going to be sitting above that pier watching you fucking... Hey, you go, baby.
You go for it. Have a nice day. Lovely to meet you
Very
too.
nice meeting you, sir. Have a good day. Take care.
What a dude. There's some fun people in Erith. Glad I turned up. Right, onwards to Gravesend. Good morning, it's Ed Pratt here with the kayak.
Hello Ed, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm just leaving Erith. I'm just about to get in the water. I'm heading for Gravesend today.
Heading to Gravesend. Okay, Ed, it's no problem. Do you have a VHF radio?
I don't, I just have my phone.
That's no problem at all. If you have any issues, emergency issues, call 911 to the Coast Guard.
Okay.
Once you pass Crayford Ness, you will be in their VTS sector. Can I just give them a call and give them your number?
Yes.
Just so that if they needed to contact you, they can.
Yes, I'll make sure I have my phone on.
Thanks very much, Ed. I saw you on TikTok, so best of luck. I hope the rest of your journey goes well.
Thank you, yeah, I should only have 2 more days.
Oh, fantastic. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take care.
Cheers, bye.
Bye, bye.
Are we ready? Just ease in. I think I can probably push from here. And we are almost away. Wasn't the most graceful exit. We through, past it? Right. Okay. Here we go. Ah, looking forward to today. Should be quite a relaxed one, I hope. God, what a glorious day. Oh yeah. Okay, everything's feeling it. My wrists, my shoulders, my arms. Yeah, I'm an achy boy. Yesterday I was looking at the map and I was going, oh, maybe it'd be possible to finish today. No, I don't think it's smart. It's a shame I can't really go any further than Gravesend, but that really is the only place I can see that has somewhere that I can land at low tide. So it's fine. It splits up the distance. Yeah, I do definitely feel like I'm kind of out there now. There's quite an impressive kind of cruise liner type thing going on as well. I don't know if that is a cruise liner, but some big ship moored up by the bridge. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but there's a massive great freighter coming. I think that's a freight ship, isn't it? Stay over to the edge, Ed. That is huge. Since starting this trip on the Thames, that is the biggest ship that I've seen making its way down. That is mega. And it probably has no idea that I'm here. It kind of doesn't look like it's going that fast, but then you realise just how big it is. Okay, stay to the edge, Ed. You do not want to get in front of something like that. Big Amazon warehouse. I'm just approaching the Dartford crossing. So I think there's a tunnel which goes one direction under the water, and then the Queen Elizabeth II bridge goes the opposite way, so it's just one-way traffic going over the top of that. It's certainly a contrast from the first bridge that I went under. This is Kemble Bridge, which is the first bridge that you come to while travelling down the Thames. I just need to have my wits about me a little bit, because that thing kind of snuck up on me, if you can believe it or not. I didn't look back for a little while, and then suddenly it was sort of, you know, less than a mile away. All this stuff looks so much bigger once you get below it. It's massive. It does look a bit turbulent through here. I think we'll be alright, but yeah, I'm being sort of just knocked around a little bit. Wow, it's loud. Okay, through the middle of this one. Very good. Oh, I'm really uncomfortable, but this is not the place to sort yourself out at. It's just my lower back is just not good. Yeah, it's a little bit undulating here, but nothing crazy. Yeah, there's like little sort of eddies and whirlpools going on. I suspect that is kind of stuff that the bridge is creating, and it will get calmer as I get further away from it. There you go, that was the Dartford crossing. So this is Greenhithe. That's the slipway I was looking at landing yesterday. There was no way I was getting here. I don't know what I was thinking. Even if I did make it, I then probably wouldn't be able to go further than Gravesend anyway. I don't know why I even considered it. No, Erith was the perfect stop. We are getting there. I think I've done about 5 miles today. I've got about the same to go, and the river should be getting faster. So it's all good. I am just a little speck in the middle of a big river. It had been remarkably smooth sailing that morning, and because of that, I definitely started to become complacent. Yeah, no, it should be a pretty relaxed one today. Unaware that I was drifting into a much more turbulent stretch of water, I'd soon be reminded that out here, inattentiveness had some serious consequences. Fuck. Oh. No. Oh. Oh man. That was really dumb. Gosh. Oh. Shit. Oh. Oh man, I hit that wrong. Fuck. Okay. How we doing? I don't think I got that on camera, but I came far too close to this island. Not this island, this bit of land, and I just got caught out in that swell there. Got completely tipped in. Okay, I think I'm okay. Don't know about my stuff, but it all seems to be on the boat. Right. Okay, that was pretty scary. I couldn't right the boat. Like, I tried to. Last time when I capsized, I managed to right it quite easily, but this time I just couldn't do it. Luckily, I could kind of get myself up onto this. I need to be hyper aware of that kind of stuff. That is, oh man. Okay, I'm gonna get cold. I'm not gonna be able to get on my phone, am I? God, it's a real issue with smartphones that you can't operate them when they're wet. It's a real problem. I've got nothing to dry it with, I'm soaking. Okay, we need to get this boat back in the water. Oh, the tide's gone out on me as well, so it's like, it's right up. Don't lose the paddle head. Yeah, that was really not good. How are we going to get in this? Don't capsize us again, Ed. Get away from that. I suddenly feel very unstable and very unsafe. Okay, I think I'm best to try and head out a little bit further and get away from all these kind of this sort of turbulent stuff. Oh yeah, I lost a sock in that capsize. I lost a wetsuit sock, so we're down to one. All right, so that was my second capsize of the trip. This is no joke. I've got to be so careful out here. I don't know what I'd have done if I couldn't sort of drift over to that bit of land. I would have been in big trouble, I think. I just need to get to Gravesend now, and then I can sort myself out. That might be it in the distance, I'm not totally sure. I can't really operate my phone because it's wet, which is a bit of an issue. I don't want to be in here anymore. I want to be on land. This trip is far from over. I think I was starting to get complacent again. I was thinking, just one more day to go. Still got to complete this day. And this would just be a shit place to fall in, wouldn't it? There's nowhere to go. Okay, let's get away from the side a bit, Ed. Let's go towards the centre a little bit more. I've got to assume it's better out there. I've got to be close. Surely. I think this must be Gravesend, but I don't know where the slipway is because I don't have my phone. Well, I do have my phone, but I can't access it because it's wet. I think it was slightly past some of these piers, from what I remember. Gosh, I'm going to be happy to get out of the water. I am totally out of my depth here. I don't even know if it looks that bad on camera, but Like, you just hit these areas of just sort of current and eddies, and I don't know how to control it. Come on, where's a slipway? We need a slipway. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I think that's the RNLI station, and just past it is the slipway. Yeah, that orange boat is definitely a lifeboat. Control it, control it, control it. You got this, you got this, you got this. Okay, I think... Oh! Oh man, oh this sucks so much. Okay, I want to get around the other side of this, I think. I don't want to just slam straight into it, but maybe, oh god, these waves. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I don't really know how best to do this. Okay, we just need to land quickly and just get out. Saying I was relieved to arrive in Gravesend would be an understatement. The capsize had reminded me of the dangers of tackling this trip alone, and in all honesty, I was now dreading the thought of getting back on the water. But that was tomorrow's issue, so I decided to put that to the back of my mind and just focus on what needed doing right now. Hello there, it's Ed Pratt here with... Hi there, I just wanted to let you know that I'm out of the water in Gravesend, so I've finished for the day. Not today, I'll go back in tomorrow morning at just before high tide, which I think is around 10 o'clock, is that right?
Yeah, about that. Okay, no worries. That's fine, just so we can pass it over to the next watch. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
grand, thank you. Bye.
Cheers.
Okay, let's see if we took on much water today. So, changed my clothes, I feel a bit cleaner. The RNLI lifeboat station have invited me to pop in and say hi, so that's what I'm going to do. Pavements here are terrible. There's no place to wheel the boat, so I'm just having to wheel it in the middle of the road.
Hello, Ed.
Hi there.
Do you want to bring that inside? How you doing?
Yeah, good thanks.
Knackered?
I'm okay. It's been a shorter day today, but I did capsize, so that wasn't fun. The Gravesend lifeboat station was situated on the beautiful Royal Terrace Pier, which offered the crew unobstructed views of the Thames. After the day's unplanned submersion, I was grateful for the offer of a shower, and afterwards, Carla kindly talked me through some of the station's equipment.
These ones as well, if they've got a fail-safe, so basically if they don't automatically inflate, we've got a little toggle that we can pull there to keep us afloat. So here we've got our GoPro, which we mentioned. We film those, and it's only the GoPro sessions, and this has been 3D printed to fit the side of the helmet on the poppers there, just like that.
Oh, just pop on and off.
Pop on and off. Obviously at night, a white light is just going to ruin our night vision, so we have to have one with other colours, and the red works straight at night.
And I'm curious to know how you keep the cameras charged as well, or do you just accept
So
that
beginning of the shift, if we use them, we go out on a job and we switch them on, we come back and we have to format that information, we have to save it onto a secure space on our computer, and that's when we charge them and make sure they've got enough battery to go back on a helmet again.
But you just accept that on a long job that it's going to die at some point?
Yeah, so it's some reason we've got three, so if we're all got a GoPro on, we'll use one initially, then put another one on later, and always keep one as reserved.
Oh, okay, so you're not all recording at the same time?
No. Cool, so you come down here and you see all these lovely big boats, and ours is actually this one. It's a inshore lifeboat. It's an Atlantic 85. It's traditionally used as a coastal boat. Because here on the lower estuaries we're coastal and river and tidal, we've got one of these, and we need one of these for that A-frame at the back with the orange bag, which makes it rideable when you capsize.
Oh, right.
So
that
much like
inflates.
a life jacket, there's some gas canisters down the bottom. There's a handle at the back we can pull if we're upside down. You'll inflate the bag, and as the bag inflates, the boat will re-ride.
Amazing.
And that's why our setup is slightly different down here.
As Carla had a lot of experience out on these waters, before I left, I was keen to pick her brain about how best I should tackle tomorrow's push to Sheerness.
So there is a lot of works in progress here, and that's where they're extending the London Gateway, where you're going to see those ultra-large vessels. And you will be very, very tiny compared to them. You'll see these red buoys. So they're your lateral markers. Just inside of here is a small ship's channel, and that's where everybody sort of stays out the way, the bigger vessels.
Got it. So stay to the right of the red buoys.
Yeah. This here will look like it's covered in water. It really isn't. Not a lot anyway.
It's super shallow.
It's very shallow.
Yeah. Is there anything much underneath this, or is it
Mud.
sort of just
Lots and lots of mud.
So it's
There's
not
no
like-
stone or anything like that. If you run aground, you're just going to get dirty and have to push your boat out. So you've got to gauge really carefully where you're coming round. And this is where you pick up the Medway approach. So it turns from Sea Reach, Thames to Medway approach.
Yeah.
Is where you're going to turn in. And this is where you're heading for Sheerness?
Yes, that's it.
Are you going to go on the main beach or?
Yeah, I was going to land somewhere around here. So do you think it's best that I sort of come round here?
Yeah,
and then,
your difficult
then
point
cross?
is going to be crossing.
Yeah.
So what you can look for is if you see this green marker,
Yeah.
just get right across straight.
Oh, I see.
Because you're essentially crossing a very busy shipping channel here.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to be quick about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So always take your time, reserve your energy, get to this point, and then get across.
Well, that was the RNLI in Gravesend. It's really nice of them to take the time to help me out there. They've given me some ideas on the charts, saw the boat. Now I'm gonna go back to the seafront, I think, because it looked like there were some okay places to camp. I think I'm just gonna do that. It's only 6 o'clock, but I just wanna, just prepare myself mentally a little bit for the push tomorrow and actually try and get some sleep.
I want to go where the bandstand is.
So I come back to the kind of promenade area. I was considering just kind of camping here. I made some food, I was just about to eat it. And then a lady called Kathleen came up and said, hey, do you want a bed for the night? So I think I will. She was doing some exercise in the park, so I think she's going to finish that up. And then we'll make our way over to her place. She said she's literally just down the road.
So I walked around the park and picked up rubbish.
Yes.
And then, because I walked like 3-4 times around, so once I picked up all the rubbish in the park, I'll look in the river. Wow, the amount of tampons and wipes and crap you see that's coming straight out of the soup.
I feel like the UK sometimes gets a bad rap, but I hope that this series has shown that we are a nation that does actually look out for one another. Kathleen didn't know me, she hadn't been following me online, she simply asked what I was up to and offered to help. This is unfortunately the only footage I captured with her, but her generosity was indicative of what I'd experienced throughout this journey, and I'm truly grateful to her for giving me the best possible chance to rest ahead of what I hoped was the trip's final day. It is the next morning. Kathleen left at about 5 in the morning, I think, but she said that I could just sort of leave whenever I want and lock up. It's about 7 o'clock now. I need to get this boat back to the seafront and get myself ready for what is going to be quite a big day ahead. Final day of the trip, hopefully. I am apprehensive, so we'll see how today goes. We just need to get in the water at the right time, give ourselves the best chance of getting there within the 6-hour window. I think I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself for today. I've been watching some massive vessels pass, and quite honestly, it's quite scary. I'm going to be able to stay out of it on the right for most of the day, but the final push to Sheerness, I'm going to need to cross one of these shipping lanes, and these things are huge. Like, I've got to get it right. The capsize yesterday shook me up again, and if I'm being honest, I don't really want to do this. But I feel, I don't know, I'd just be very disappointed in myself if I didn't at least give it a go. So, gonna get some porridge in, and then we're gonna get in the water.
Good morning, London pilots.
Hello there, it's Ed Pratt here.
Hello there, mate.
Hi, I'm just about to get in the water at Gravesend, and I'm gonna push towards Sheerness.
Yeah, no problem. I'll let BTS know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
This is probably going to be the toughest day of the entire trip, and it's fitting because it's the last. There isn't anywhere to land that I can see from here until the beach in Sheerness. It is about 18 miles that way, so I've got to do this in one push. I've got about 6.5 hours before low tide, so I'm hoping that's enough. Okay. The dangers today are pretty obvious, I think. We've got big ships. I should be alright up until the bit where I need to cross quite a busy shipping lane, which I will contend with when I get there. Another danger is that I'm going to be going back into waters that could be potentially quite choppy, a bit like yesterday. That's probably the one I'm most scared of. And another danger is that there's a lot of mud slicks around, and apparently there's big sections where if I'm not careful and I'm too far to the right and too near the bank, I could just ground out and I could get myself stranded on a mud flat because it extends quite away from the bank before you actually get to the main channel of the river. I don't really know what I want to do here. I mean, I could try and go around the outside. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm going to try and go this way. Yeah, I mean, I think the safety rule is don't go under piers like this. So let's just take it easy through here. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Okay, and then we'll push out this side. Now, this weather is absolutely perfect. The water's pretty calm. There's hardly any wind. The wind that I do have, I think, is at my back, which is amazing. It's not raining. And the water seems like it's behaving itself today. Yeah, no, this is the best opportunity I'm ever going to have of doing this. I've got to take it. I'm sort of aiming for those piers over there, because I just thought there's no point in just hugging the bank all the way, and the water's not going to be flowing that quickly there anyway, so at least here I get a bit of pull. Big ship coming. Big ship coming. That is huge. Norski. It's so difficult to see the water coming up and see the changes. So I just got caught out yesterday because I turned a corner and then suddenly I just seemed to find myself in this eddy. Today I should be able to just pay attention and keep an eye out for stuff, but I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. Just any kind of changes in the water, I guess. I still don't like how close I am to the land, actually. Let's pull out a little bit. Because that boat was like way over there, and the ones going this direction are also still super far out. I don't know where you can see it, but to our left we've got this just massive great operation of freight ships and cargo and containers over there, and then on the right hand side is Blythe Sands. I'm trying to keep myself a little bit far out so that I get a bit of flow from the river, but obviously I don't want to be too far out into the middle of the channel where all the big vessels are. I've made 6 miles so far, got about 12 miles to go. Oh god, my back. I'm just trying to aim for that far bit of land. Seems like a good plan. So I think that over there must be Southend-on-Sea, which is pretty much directly opposite Sheerness. So it's good that we're seeing that. It's obviously still a majorly long way away, but there's a straight shot to it. It is just approaching 12 o'clock, 10 miles left, which means we've done 200. We're on our 200th mile. Oh, tough trip. If you want to do distances, this isn't the way. Get on a bike. And you can see where all the big freight ships are. They're nowhere near me, so there's no danger there. So I could push out a little bit further into the middle. I feel pretty out there, you know. I feel tiny. Okay, so there's a load of silt right around here, and I thought I was far enough out, but I just touched the bottom with the paddle.
This here will look like it's covered in water. It really isn't. Not a lot anyway.
Super shallow.
It's very shallow.
Yeah. Oh, I touched the ground again. Look at that. I am too near the bank. Which is funny to say because I feel like I'm a very, very long way away from the bank. That's probably the furthest I've been from a bank on the whole trip. But I'm over some very silty, muddy stuff, which isn't going to help my speed. No, this is not good. Keep bottoming out the oars. This feels super wrong, but I'm just going to turn myself basically 90 degrees to the bank, and I'm just going to paddle out towards the middle of the channel. I need to get away from that very, very shallow water. I'm just not making progress on it. So while I'm kind of pointing in the wrong direction here, I feel like in the long run this will save me energy. It's a risk. I don't really know if it's going to work, but I've got to try something because I was just I felt like I was treading water there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Hello. There's a seal over there. It's the first one I've seen. It's just checking me out. You want to come to Sheerness? Come on Ed, you got to keep moving. You can't be distracted by seals. Oh, I'm chuffed to see that. Oh, that's brightened my mood a bit. It's distracted me from the pain. Yeah, my back really hurts. I can just feel my arms are just getting tired. But I think just over there is my first glimpse of Sheerness. I think I've just about got around the corner and I can see it way, way off in the distance. I see at least 2 heads in the water. You are huge. You are huge. Look at you. Whoa. Yeah, I was far too close to that bank. I need to be out here because I was just risking exhausting myself trying to paddle along that really slow section. Whereas here I reckon I've got a bit of pull. I'm definitely seeing more of Sheerness. So I've still got 2.5 hours before low tide. I don't know if I've got another 2.5 hours of paddling in me, but it is what it is, isn't it? Like, I can't stop. I'm stuck out here until I get there. So soon I'll be reaching the point where the Thames hits the Medway, and then I guess they both reach the sea. And it's the Medway that I need to cross in order to get to Sheerness. So it could be slightly dodgy. I just need to make sure when I go, I just go. Look left, look right, make sure there's nothing coming, and then just cross it like you would a road. Although the road is a couple of miles wide and full of cars which weigh, I don't even know, millions of tons. I'm aiming to get to that buoy up there because I think that is a marker to show the edge of the shipping lane.
The more difficult point is going to be crossing.
Yeah.
So what you can look for is if you see this green marker,
yeah,
just get right across straight.
Oh, I see.
Because you're essentially crossing a very busy shipping channel here,
yeah,
and you're going to have to be quick about what you're going to do.
So I'm going to get to there, which it doesn't look that far away, and it hasn't looked that far away for the last sort of hour. Anyway, I think that's the buoy I'm aiming for. I've got it pinned on my map, and the idea is get to that buoy and then dart across. It's definitely getting closer. That's reassuring. That is a huge boat over there. What does it say on the side? 1. The thing is, it's probably still a mile away. It does. It's amazing how warped distances are out here. It looks like I could do a couple of strokes and get to it, but it's still going to take me a little while. Here we are. Oh, man, it's good to finally arrive at this buoy. I've been staring at this in the distance for, I mean, it feels like a good hour. Oh, God. Okay, I think this is the edge of the shipping lane. Let me just check. Let's just check I don't drift into it. No, it's not. That's not the one. Oh, it's further up. Oh, it's still another 2.4 miles. I don't know how I got that quite so wrong, but this green buoy that I pushed so hard to reach was not the green buoy Carla had recommended back in Gravesend.
Because you're essentially crossing a very busy shipping channel here, and you're going to have to be quick about what you're going to do.
Yeah.
So always take your time, reserve your energy, get to this point, and then get across.
After 5 hours of non-stop paddling, my arms felt drained, and I was now faced with a pretty important decision. The thing is, I could just go straight towards Sheerness. It's like over there. And that's like 3.2 miles. Or I could go to the buoy, which is 2.4, and then probably another 2 from there. It just doesn't seem sensible, does it? It feels like I might as well just go straight towards the beach. But it's the shipping lane. I think I'll be fine to cut this direction. There's the buoy. I'm drifting away from it. Yeah, is that a plan, Ed? I think that's a plan. I'm not doing another 5 miles. If I can go straight and do it in 3.5, I think I've just got to do it. I'm totally shattered. I'll keep an eye out for ships. They're not going to be coming over here anyway. I think mentally I couldn't push that way anyway. I need to feel like I'm making progress. Which I know is super simple-minded, but I just want to get there now. Yeah, okay, good. No, I like this plan. Straight towards the beach. Here we go, Ed. 3.5 miles to go. Oh, let's finish this thing. I just need to keep looking behind me and just checking that nothing's come over the horizon there. But I can see well. I can see as far on the distance as you possibly can from like 3 feet, I don't know. But like, there's nothing. There's just genuinely nothing. No, this has been a tough one. You know, if the start of the trip was challenging, the end has been, I guess, dangerous. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll try to learn the best I can on the job. That's with everything. That's with the locks. That's with going through central London and dealing with all the ferries and everything else. I've tried to ask as many questions as I possibly can of people that have some experience in the areas I've been going through. And so far, it's just about worked out. But I've still got about 3 miles to go, and I'm absolutely shattered. But the end is in sight. I can almost say that I have travelled from source to sea down the River Thames, completely in the river. I say completely. I'm annoyed at myself for missing those first 2 locks. It was unnecessary. No, I feel so privileged to be able to spend the time to do this. It's been an incredible experience, and meeting everyone who lives on and near the river. There's so many people that have such a connection with the Thames, and I've been completely blown away by the support. The amount of people reaching out to put me up and giving me physical cash donations for the charity, and just giving me words of encouragement. It's been amazing. I honestly can't think of a better way to spend 19 days. And I'm kind of sad that it's over. But to be totally honest, I'm going to be relieved when I get to that beach. I don't think I had any idea how tough this trip would be. Yesterday just shook me up so much. I really didn't want to get back in the water today. You know, I felt safe on land. But anything short of Sheerness would be a failure in my eyes. And if I was going to quit when it got slightly tough, then, you know, what's the point of doing this stuff? I just need to paddle really hard. And then it's over. I think I'm across the Medway. Or at least the shipping channel which comes out of the Medway. That beach is getting so close now. Oh, I haven't paddled this hard all trip. I think it's because I know that if I just paddle a bit harder, I'll get there quicker. And then once I'm there, I can stop. This is day 1 of my attempt to travel source to sea down the River Thames. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14, day 15, day 16, day 17, day 18 of my journey from source to sea down the River Thames. This has been a tough one, but we're almost there. I don't know why this last bit has felt so tough. Come on, Ed. Okay, that's job done. That's such a relief. It's about an hour later now. I feel like I've kind of recovered a little bit. I think it's just the emotions of this whole trip, it just got to me right at the end. I just couldn't keep it together. I feel a bit more alive. Look at the sea. Look at the sea. It's the sea now. It's not a river, it's the sea. But look how choppy it is. I'd like to say it was planned. It really wasn't. But if I'd have turned up an hour later, I'd have had to deal with all this. So I think I was very lucky today. You know, this is complete inexperience. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think today everything just aligned and it saw me through, which I'm very grateful for. That is the end of the series. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Please do donate to the Rivers Trust. They're doing really great work, not just for the Thames, but for all the waterways in the UK and Ireland. I want to raise a lot of money for them because I want to continue doing stuff on our rivers, and it's not much fun if they're full of poo. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get some sleep and rest and work out what I'm doing next. See you. that's it. It's all over. This is the end of my Source to Sea trip down the River Thames. And I can't tell you how relieved I am to have got all this editing done. It took me so much longer than I anticipated, so thank you for your patience as I've got each subsequent part out. I hope it's been worth it, and I hope you've enjoyed it. As a very, very small thank you to everyone who's supporting on Patreon and YouTube members, I've created an exclusive Q&A video over there that you can watch. It's very long, it's very rambly, but it's just me talking through all the questions and answering all the questions that you've asked about the trip. Thank you once again to everyone who has supported to have your name written on screen, and of course to everyone who wanted their name on Thames at Thames Face. This is it. This is the last lot of names, and it's really filled up. Yeah, everyone is supporting over there, that core group of people that really makes this stuff possible. So thank you once again. Please do check out YFood, and please subscribe, because I've got some fun plans coming and I don't want you to miss them. Okay, that's it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.